As a journalist and war reporter over the past decade, I have become to understand why many do not continue in this profession, especially in Palestine. In addition to the targeted killings and the ongoing physical harassment of Palestinian journalists, there are extensive, systematic, and well-organized efforts by Israeli groups and individuals to silence and intimidate Palestinian journalists and push them to abandon their work, which has played a crucial role in exposing human rights violations and the advancing of the pursuit of accountability. Throughout my work in journalism, I have been awarded with 2 prizes. Both were followed by large smearing campaigns and calls on the awarding organizations to rescind these awards. This June, I was awarded the Courage in Journalism Award by the International Women's Media Foundation for my work on the ground in Gaza during Israel's attack on the Gaza Strip since the 7th of October and over the past 8 months. During this period, I was displaced 3 times, moving from one shelter to another. My home was bombed, and I endured months of starvation and blackouts where I had sometimes to use a pen and paper to write my reports and send them via text messages to challenge the blackout as Israel cut electricity and fuel supplies to the Gaza Strip and bombed the headquarters of the 2 main telecommunication companies and devastated their infrastructure. But I still consider myself fortunate not to have so far joined the tally of 150 Palestinian journalists who have been killed by the Israeli military since the beginning of this attack on the 7th of October. I wouldn't have been awarded this prize if I hadn't been on the ground reporting under these conditions while being systematically attacked by the supporters of the perpetrators. Winning a prize of courage means working under all these conditions while being attacked by the perpetrators and their supporters, and choosing, nonetheless, to continue your work. But regrettably, the very organization that recognized these attacks has complied to with these attacks or these smearing campaigns and rescinded the award. But I'm still glad that both my winning the prize and its withdrawal have starkly demonstrated the extent to which Palestinian journalists are both physically and morally attacked by several parties. It shows the extent to which global media outlets and international organizations can be seen as complicit in the silencing of Palestinian journalists. I have never worked to receive any awards, nor have I ever nominated myself to receive these prizes. I have never chosen my profession as a journalist. It became a duty after recognizing and being aware of the extent to which global media outlets and the international communities' ignorance and overlooking of Palestinian voices and Palestinian reporting on the ground. And in a time when Israel bans international journalists from entering the Gaza Strip to report objectively on the events on the ground, I have no regrets about any posts or previous comments that led to the rescinding of this prize, and I will not stop expressing my views, because before being a journalist, I'm a Palestinian living under military occupation, a strangling blockade, and internationally recognized genocide in Gaza. My grandparents were expelled from Jerusalem upon the creation of the State of Israel, and I was expelled from my home in Gaza City during this genocide. If winning a prize entails enduring and witnessing all these war crimes while remaining silent, then I am not honored to receive any prizes. This is what journalism is all about. I will always stay objective in my reporting, but I cannot stay neutral in times of oppression. I will always point out the perpetrators and stand in solidarity of the victims.